over 500 hours of it on my own or with friends, but I've never recorded it before. It's ARK Survival Evolved. I'm going to be playing a single player on the ARK, and I just thought I'd show you from the settings I'm going to be running it on. Nighttime speed's always increased because nighttime's annoying and you can't see, and I'm taking gamma off, so I'd have to use torches and stuff. XP multiplier and taming multiplier is ×5 just because I'm on my own. There's quite a few mods on it. Epic level I'm going to take off for this because I never really liked it anyway. This is just for our server that me and one of my friends run. We have all these mods on there, but I'm only going to be using that one on this server. Actually, I might keep more crafting on. That gives us some options. No collision off. Game of Thrones off. Super epic boat mod is really, really good. I would highly recommend it. You can build barges and battleships and stuff like that, but because I'm on my own, it's kind of pointless right now. I'll take the angled railing off as well. So I've got more crafting, which gives us some stuff like an in-between forge, because in this you just get the refining forge, which does 1 a second. No, not 1 a second. It does 1 metal ingot at a time. And then the industrial forge, which does, I think it's 13 at a time, maybe 20. And then this one you can build halfway through, gives you 8 at a time, I'm tempted to say. So it's just, you know, in between that. Harvest amounts ×3 because again I'm on my own. Resource respawn rate, we always just have it on that. Yeah, let's jump into this. You guys will see me when I start my new character. See. Oh, also I don't know if that noise just went through, but my headset's really kind of broken at the minute. I thought I'd record before getting a new one just because I haven't exactly got the money to get a new one yet. Anyway, see you in a sec, guys. So this is the world of ARK. I've spawned West 3, I think, as that was kind of in the middle, and there's a lot of people mention on this game, the further north you go, the bigger dinos you get. So yeah, it did come up you died there because I already had a survivor on this server, which that's not where I wanted to be. I already had a survivor on this server, which I had to kill. I had to create a new one. I had to kill him first. So I'm going to start collecting some rocks and hopefully making some basic tools. There's I think that's a Dilophosaur there. A lot of people call them Dilos, and I annoy people when I call them Dilofs, but it's gonna happen, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sorry about that. So, I spawned a lot closer to the red beacon, well, the red obelisk than I hoped. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, this should level me up. I'm just playing survival of the fittest. I just tried pressing 1 to get it out. I'm going to put it there in a minute. So I go for spear and hatchet first, and then I'll do the campfire and some thatch foundations, and eventually maybe start making a house. Or at least a little basic thatch area to... Oh, that's good. That's what I wanted. Sorry, or at least a little basic thatch area to get me started. Maybe a storage box and a fire. That's good enough to make a hatchet. And for spear I need wood, flint and fibre. I normally like take 3 spears out, so I'll get quite a bit of fibre for it. I'm not hitting it because the rock's in the way. Dodo. What level is it? 8. That's some decent meat for a start. Come on. So it's dead. I didn't put my hatchet in the 2 slot. So I should get working on. How much fibre? I've got 41. That's going to be more than enough. I'm upping my weight to start with, because it's something I always struggle with quite early on. I'll get a sleeping bag as well. So, the whole point, what am I doing? The whole point of that sleeping bag was so hopefully you can get a bed. So if you're new to the game, a bed makes you respawn. You respawn as many times there as you want, but it has a cooldown rate. I can make 2 spears. What am I missing? The flint. There we go, I can make another one now. Probably make another 2, but I'm only going to make 1. Oh no, I'm going to make the 1. I'm going to up weight to 150 and then I'll start doing other stuff. I'll get the thatch buildings. So I'm gonna have to cross this river, which can be pretty dangerous. I don't know if there's any piranhas about. I'll put my spear in the free slot. Piranhas early game can just really mess with you. They're quite bad for noobs. So I couldn't see any. But just to be safe, we've got my spear ready, and I am gonna hold shift the whole time. A glitch with this map is if you hold space when you're in the water and look straight, well, not look straight down, because straight down does that, but look like close to the floor, you can actually see perfectly. I'm going to kill those dodos for the hide. Any meat we get's a bonus, but we need hide for a bed, so as soon as we can make one of them, we're making it. So again, if you're new to the game, hatchets get you more wood and hide and stone. Picks get you meat, thatch and flint. So wait, one more and wait after this and we're good. I'll make the door, and then that's too much. I can't get really anything else useful at the minute. Well, not useful yet anyway. So I do think I'll get started on a very small thatch house, which is going to be very temporary. Like, I can't see me living there long at all. I can't see me living there, to be honest. Just up, compies. I can't see it. There, it's there. So these things will follow you, swarm you, and then eat you when they think they've got enough. There's another one about somewhere. There it is. This is what they do, they swarm you! Probably shouldn't have harvested that with a spear, but I don't care. I'm not fast enough to kill that parasaur yet. I will be upping movement speed probably soon, maybe after wait, I don't know yet. There's a trike here, what level's that? 20. My general rule on taming is I will tame anything that's higher level than me, and I will keep it for as long as it's a higher level than me. Mate boosted Deloffs, this should be fun. Spears break really easily as well, so as soon as you get pikes, get one. Hi, his friend. Well, she hit her friend. They did it again. They're fighting each other. That spear was OP. The last spear one-shot them both. Right, so we are done on weight. I'll get the bed, and I can't afford anything else decent at the minute. Putting the mortar and pestle next, I think. I don't want this last spear to break. I'm gonna have to make some more in a minute. How much hide have we got? I think it's 40 for a bed. We've got more than that. We've got enough for a bed, guaranteed. So that'll make a basic thatch thatch building. Very basic, maybe. I don't know. Maybe 3 by 3. Craftables. Back. Structures. Thatch. What do I need for a foundation? Fibre. Did I get any berries? I got a few. I've got more meat than berries, which doesn't normally happen, but I need to get some fibre, so that'd be a good start. Eat all these berries. I don't use stims. I know there's a lot of people who also play this game on YouTube who say stim berries are the way forward. You stick them in your inventory and they regain your stam. I know they do that, but I never really use them. I'm never in too much of an emergency to use them. I normally fight and die. Thing is, we do have our own server. I'm not gonna plug that anytime soon, but we do have our own server. It's a non-dedicated one. I mean, anyone's free to join, but I have to be online for the server to work, which is a problem. I was looking at hopefully getting a job soon, and if I did, I'd probably buy an ARK server like straight away. I heard it a lot about, that's why I whipped out my spear. There it is. But yeah, as I was saying about having our own server and everything, we're quite high levels on the servers we're on. So to start again feels quite strange, and I guarantee that I'm going to get confused and be like, oh, it's just like, I don't know, it's just a stag, I can take that, and then remember that I'm not on my 120 kibble-tamed Rex or anything. Although maybe soon, you never know. Alright, hopefully that's enough fibre. I didn't see how much I got. I can make, how many foundations? 5. It's a start. Is it fibre I ran out of? Probably. Probably fibre and wood. So what was I doing now? I said movement speed, didn't I? Probably should have got mortar and pestle. That'll be the next to get. So I'm probably gonna stop. Well, I'm probably gonna edit this out until I've got enough materials for a decent base or anything interesting happens. Be right back. I did level up while doing that, so I thought I'd just quickly jump back in and show you what I'm getting. I'm gonna get the mortar and pestle and spark powder, and then next level I'll get narcotics, and then we'll start getting the wooden stuff for a decent-ish base. And then I should probably work on armor, to be honest. Anyway, the base isn't quite done. I needed 9 foundations. I've got 8, but I thought this is a good enough point to start coming back into it. I need 1 more thatch and then that's done anyway, so might as well hang about. There we go, perfect. So I'm going to place these probably on the beach, just for a start, and then we'll start getting some walls in and the roof. I'm not going to make this base particularly big, it'll be 1 story definite. And then, oh, I can't do it that way. Good thing I checked. There we go. That's my floor. See, it's not a really good size, and being over here, it's quite an easy area. I did hope that I'd, you know, spawning this side a bit further north. I was hoping to settle somewhere on that river to my right. That big river that goes past the volcano and the mountain. For those who don't know, the volcano is like the biggest meeting point on the game, and to go longitude, latitude, so it's longitude first, it's that mountain that's on 40, that mountain there, that's the volcano, that's where everyone tends to meet. Although this is a single player, so, but still, you know, just for reference sake, if I say I'm heading somewhere and it's this far from the volcano, you guys now know where that is. If you didn't already. So I'm just killing these dodos, no particular reason, I don't suppose. I should probably get started on my wall, to be honest, but dodo killing's pretty fun. But let's see what I need for a campfire, because I can get that burning while I'm building. Okay, I need thatch and stone, that's easily obtained. I say that, but I can't see any rock. Oh, there's rocks up there. I know it's 16 stone for a fire, and I'm getting flint. I'm using my hatchet and I'm getting flint. How much stone do I have on me? Oh. So yeah, just 12 thatch, and we've got ourselves a campfire. I'll start cooking some of that dodo meat. I didn't see how much thatch I needed, but that should be enough. It is. So then this 47 wood I've got on me now will be used to light the fire, and I've got more than enough meat. Did I ever learn the bed? Yes, I did. I'll get on that then. Wood and thatch. Really? A little bit more thatch. There you go, we got a bed. And I leveled up too. So put that on movement speed till we hit, I don't know, about 120 on that one. That seems like a good number to go for. I'll get the narcotics now. So narcotics, for those who don't know, increases your health but puts you to sleep. It's also good for keeping dinosaurs that you've knocked out unconscious. And you knock dinosaurs out to tame them. Again, if you're completely new to this game and this is the first thing you've ever seen on ARK. That's the kind of that's the thing I'm kind of going for, the sort of tutorial type thing at the minute. So I've picked up that food that we cooked earlier. Some of it was cooked, not much. And I think I'm gonna edit this bit out until I've got my house finished, or if I level up. I'll just show you at the end of level ups. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be right back. I'll get my house finished, or if anything interesting happens, you'll see me then. Okay guys, so I was just making my walls, the last level, and I found this, which is probably going to kill me. Yeah, it's found me. Save me, tree! No! I'm crafting, so it's going to do that. I did just make a bed. I did place my bed, so we do have that. But the Carno's still going to be right there. Luckily, it's walking away, so I might be able to nip back and get my stuff. What are you doing? I did level up and didn't put my stuff down, so hopefully I leveled up more than once. I didn't. I don't know if my movement speed's good enough to outrun it now, but I'm going to try and lead it away. How close is it? Whenever it lags, it's the autosave. Go the other way. It's guarding my stuff! Alright, he's coming in. Let's go. Is he following? He is. I think we're outpacing him. I think we might have this, you know? We can run, like, through here. There's a chance it might get stuck on some of these trees. Does it stop following? It's chasing something else. Now's my chance. If I go, like, out wide down to the very edge of the shore. If I lose energy, I'm dead. And it is looking pretty low. I'm just going to hope for it. I'm going to run and hope. It's always Carnos. Early game, they're really annoying, but, you know, it doesn't take long before you can just tank them and kill them yourself. This is the thing I was dreading. My energy's down. In the episode I said where I said I wasn't going to use stims as well. Alright. I keep looking over my shoulder to see if he's just... I just picture me getting my stuff, turning around and sat on the hill going, hi! Carnos can destroy thatch, like, really, really easily. But, I'm hoping that he doesn't. There's my stuff anyway. I made, 4 walls. I know it's not good enough, but I think I had the perfect amount. Oh no! Why don't I have the right amount now? I was making 9 before, and I've only got 8. Is he still there? I think leading him away worked. Thank God I upped my movement speed when I did. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Which one's the door? There. Well, I think we won that one. It was more of a race than a fight, don't get me wrong, but we won. So we need 4 more. What do we need for it before I go out there? We need the thatch and probably the fibre too. Wood we should be good for. Hello? Is it safe? This game makes me so agoraphobic, honestly. I see one dino, I'm like, nope, I'm staying inside. Right. Oh, my stuff broke, didn't it? Do not have any rocks. I have stone, so why can't I fix it? Oh, I need the thatch. That's hilarious. I got one out of that. Sick. Right, we're done. We just need the ceilings now. I might need to go for a drop, because as I said, I have got a mod on that improves the drops drastically. The original drops are so boring. Okay, so what can I get? I probably should do this inside the house, but ceilings I can get one. I'm gonna need more thatch and probably more fibre really soon. Leveled up again, so that goes on movement speed again. Now I've hit level 10. I didn't do this last time. What do I need? I'll get the boller because they're really good. Wooden spike wall. Keep things away from my base, hopefully. And we'll get some wood stuff. Now we can actually build a full wooden base with the engrams I've got, I mean. I always like going for the stone doors because the wood doors are pretty weak. Just making sure you know who ain't still about. So, just to be safe, I do think I'm gonna just stay. I think I'm gonna keep the rest of like the episode in. I don't think I'm gonna edit any more of that out because I nearly. Basically, when I say I'm gonna edit it out, I just stop recording for a bit, which I'm gonna stop doing. I'm gonna edit out if anything, you know, particularly boring happens, but for the time, I don't think I'm going to just stop the recording at any point, because I nearly missed that. Right, cool. I'm going to leave the charcoal in there, but the spoilt meat for now I'm going to drop. I know spoilt meat becomes really important later on, but since we're not at that stage yet, I'm going to fill in all the holes. So we need, how many more ceilings? 2. I didn't count how many we made actually. So wait, what do I need? Just the fibre. I need a sickle. You can get sickles with this mod from green drops, I think, but I'm not going to be going for them until I've got a flyer or something. A pteranodon will probably be easy enough for that. I'd want a high level though. I'm not one of these people who can sit there by level 40 or something like that. For me, it's got to be. At this stage, I probably would take that to be honest, but I'm usually going for 80 plus. At the beginning and then 100 plus at the end. Unless it's, I mean, if it's a giga and I can take it, I'll take it at any level, but that's the only exception really. Alright, that should be more than enough. Oh, it wasn't. It was just enough. So there's literally one more thing I'm going to make after this for my base, and then I'm going to declare this first low budget, pretty shitty base as finished. And that's the storage box. I know no one can raid me and take my stuff anyway, but the storage box is to help with the weight. Anything I want to keep, I can't use at the minute, stick it in the box. What do I need for one? Structures. I get the engram for it, yeah? Yeah, I did. The simple one. Just thatch. We can get that quite easily. Actually, I should probably throw out that and that. Was that enough thatch? I didn't check how much I needed. It was. We got ourselves. We'll make 2 for now. As soon as we get the bigger ones, they'll start going in. Since there's no one here to raid me, technically thatch would be good enough to make a massive base out of, but I mean that's too easy. Thatch is ridiculously cheap, especially when you get to metal tools and stuff. So I will be making hopefully a bigger, better base. What can I get? What can I get? What can I get? I'll get the wooden stuff. And then after that, I've got to decide. I'd normally have like a set route of what to go down. I definitely need the clothes at some point, because I'm going to be wanting armour. The spyglass would come in handy, but I need the crystal. What level am I? 12. That's not that bad. I can get that finished before 15. Put my 2 storage boxes down. I've got nothing to put in them just yet, but hopefully with a few drops later we'll have some stuff. I don't really need to put a pin on them because it's a single player. But this looks like a good enough spot to come off for a bit. This is the Foss Army. Been building a base and getting bullied by a Carno. If you're new, subscribe. If you liked it, like it. I definitely would love to see a little bit of support for ARK, because it's a game I play a lot. I don't know if it's popular or anything, but it's something new to Total War and constant FIFA. So yeah, I know I've already said it, but if you're new, subscribe. If you liked it, like it. See you next time.